Hi friends. It is afternoon, practically evening now. It's my second cup of coffee and I still napped today. Maybe because yesterday I took B12 and iron and just like used up all my energy for the week, and today I didn't take any. Maybe because I used that iron getting a very severe sunburn on my back and now I'm exhausted and needed to rest. I don't know. But here we are, finishing that cup of coffee. Enjoying some time together in a nice connection over this internet space. And seeing what the cards have to tell us today. Gosh, this one is talky. Dark Magic Oracle. I hear something rattling. Solace. Comfort is coming. It's a 35, which adds up to an 8, which tells me like change and transformation and connecting to the infinite. So it appears like she feels like she's being rained on, but the rain is only right here over her. You can see in the background there's all sun everywhere else except over her. It's like that magnetism, that law of attraction. What we feel follows us. What we focus on follows us. And if we are constantly focusing on the fact that we're uncomfortable, if we are constantly thinking about the fact that there's always a storm cloud over us, that's creating that storm cloud over us. Is there another one to go with this from this deck? Cocoon. Consider your source. And that's a 4, which is stability, right? A solid structure, a solid foundation. So your source is that solid foundation that you can come back to. It is the source of comfort, right? That you can go into. The comfort that's coming comes from your own source. Comfort can be found inside that cocoon. Okay, I think it's going to be the dragons. Comfort is coming. Consider your source. Consider the source of your comforts. Consider where it is that you're drawing those comforts from right now, and if it is sustainable. Is it a temporary high? Or are you creating your comforts out of things that can last? You know, cultivating your comforts out of things that will continue to grow with and around you. Comfort is coming. Consider your source. Comfort comes from the source. Okay, dragons. Transformation, which is one of the words I said. Transformation, defining yourself. Defining yourself. The constellation associated with this is like the unicorn. Defining ourselves. Look at all the beautiful swirling greenery coming up around the herald, the human, and the hooves of the dragon, or whatever, the claws of the dragon. Like I said, that comfort is what we're cultivating, choosing to grow, in and around us. Defining ourselves. Have you been defining yourselves by your struggles? Have you been defining yourself by that cloud over your head? And is it time to start defining yourself with your comforts instead? Not defining yourself with things that you run to as a source of comfort, but the actual source of your comfort, right? Not comfort as a band-aid, but comfort as a foundation to return to from this entropic, disorganized existence that we find ourselves in out here. It's number 3. Okay, so now we've got 3, 4, 35. Yep, the constellation is Monoceros, the unicorn, and the star is Alpha Monocerotis. So the wisdom of the herald on the card, which is the person, it says, defining yourself. Who are you? Who do you choose to be? Take a moment to decide and define who you are and what you would like to be. For neither are set in stone, but continuously grow as you define and refine your presence. Just a reminder that our presence is the greatest gift that we have been given. And it is also the greatest gift that we can give. Now, the wisdom of the dragon, who, as you can see, has so many colors and textures and different things going on, okay? The wisdom of the dragon, transformation. You are a shapeshifter. You transform. Now they see you, now they don't. Embrace growth and change. These are the essence of your being. Defy every label and categorization. Let the world see all your colors and shades. Find your rhythm and enhance your frequency. Oh, that's great. Life is just a bunch of spectrums. Bunch of energy spectrums just crossing each other, and we get to dance amongst all of them. You don't have to stick to just one. You don't have to define yourself by one color palette and remain in there. You literally have all of the colors imaginable available to you and unimaginable. Okay, the Star Dragon invocation of the card. Switch things up and try something new. Be fearless and powerful when embarking on a journey of self-transformation. The time has come to redefine and refine you. Be bold. That time spent in that cocoon is the time that you get to use to redefine yourself and to refine yourself. You go in, connect to your source, connect to that comfort that's at the core of your being. And again, start to define yourself by the comforts instead of the struggles, by the comforts instead of the clouds, right? By what the rain that's coming down from those clouds is allowing you to cultivate, because even if it appears like you've got a cloud over your head, it's raining down something upon you that is necessary for your transformation. It's necessary for your growth. And so if you're focused so much on the cloud itself and you are not taking the sustenance from the rain, the lesson that this cloud is delivering you, you're not going to be able to move forward because you haven't taken it into your being and allowed yourself to grow with it and grow through it yet. Any more from this card, from this deck? freedom, breaking the chains. 24, which adds up to a 6, which tells me departure, moving away from the old, leaving behind the things that don't serve us. And look at this. Can you even see the dragon? Like, this is the dragon. It almost looks like a building of some sort. Transformation. I mean, completely unexpected. Transformed into something almost unrecognizable. Something undefinable, right? Because as we are redefining and refining ourselves, we can continuously redefine ourselves at every moment. And every time that we redefine ourselves, and as much authenticity as possible, we're also like redivining ourselves, right? Yeah. Coming back into that connection with that divine being within us all. Freedom, breaking the chains. This one's so beautiful. Opened right to it. Okay, the constellation associated with this card is Eridanus, the river Eridanus. And the star associated with the herald, who's like way up here in the corner, is Achernar. Achernar. Alpha Eridani. Okay, the wisdom of the herald, who's like kind of up here, hard to be seen in the corner. Breaking the chains. Be limitless. Be unhinged. Be free from every single aspect of life that holds you back and tries to contain you. Break the chains. These are illusions. The time is now to move forward to greater heights as you claim your sovereignty over your life. Don't match other people's energy, okay? If you just show up ready to match their energy, they have control over the situation. They have control over you. You are a sovereign being. You get to choose to show up however fits you best in the moment. And I don't mean whatever's gonna, as far as like moving around the pieces of your life for control fits. No, it's what you just naturally slip into the best. The best way to remain sovereign is to just feel and flow, follow your heart. The wisdom of the dragon, which was freedom. True freedom is your right. It is your essence. True freedom means living unhinged, unencumbered, and flying free among the stars and clouds. Feel the mist on your face and take a deep breath as you soar to new heights and greater joy. You are free. Claim your independence. Claim your independence. Yeah. Independence from others, independence from the system, independence from labels. In the Star Dragon invocation, what holds you back? What binds you? What keeps you locked in a state of being that is a lie or untrue, out of tune with who you truly are? Claim the truth of your freedom. Break the chains. Fly higher. Liberation is yours. Oh, I love that. Freedom and liberation. Comfort is coming. Consider your source. Free yourselves from the definitions, from the labels, and transform yourself at every moment in time. Be constantly comfortable with transforming yourself into whatever you need to be. for allowing yourself to be empty enough for the divine to move through you and therefore transform you at your core, transform you at, the source of your genetic coding. Allow it to increase, allow the vibration to raise so much that you are altered, that you are transformed. And if you go forth in every interaction like that, every interaction, just be open to giving and receiving whatever is needed in that moment. Sometimes some serious comfort comes from letting go of control. Let's see. All right, one from the Moonology deck. I have no clue if this is getting long or not, so we'll see. Is it getting long? You okay? Love, love. Love, love. Do you want to pick one? You want to help? You want to play with your Lisa? You want to? You dig? You don't want to help? Here. I can air you out, I can cool you off though. Just, oh yeah. She's like, I'm half cat, I don't care. Nothing? Nothing? Love, love. You a couch potato today? A little couch potato. I'm not surprised. That one on the bottom is standing out. Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Our shadows may seem like a bad thing, but there's always a gift to be found in the shadows. Be grateful for the shade that this cloud has provided you. Be grateful for the showers and the rain that this cloud has provided you. Be grateful for the security that the cocoon has provided you. Be grateful for the exploration that has come from using labels to define yourself up to now. Be grateful just to be you. Be grateful that you're in a position that you are able to, even if in little bits at a time, start to release yourself from the binding of those labels. They're like puppet strings. And it's like every label, every box that you're put in, everything that is used to define you is another string that gets attached to your being that then tries to pull you in certain directions so that you can maintain identification with that thing. It's okay to cut away the strings. The beautiful thing, part about like cutting away all of these strings from all of these definitions is it does not sever your ability to go back and enjoy them. It doesn't sever your ability to indulge in it's like playing dress up, you know? Like then you get to play that part when it's necessary. You know? And the great thing is that, like, because you've gone and severed the cords, it's no longer a chain that's binding you. Yeah, you're no longer forced to be pulled in that direction. But because you're no longer forced in that direction, you also have the freedom to go in other directions that you might not have gone in otherwise because of that cord. Sometimes we gotta cut the cords. Practice gratitude. With the last quarter moon, everything isn't illuminated, only some things are. Be grateful for what's illuminated right now, for what you can see, for what you are awakened to, and also be grateful for the part that is still in the shade, for the part that is still in the dark. Be grateful for that. Because, again, there are gifts to be found in the darkness. There's always a gift to be found in the shadow. Is that it? Or is there a closing message? Okay, one more and then we're done. One more closing message, okay? I swear to you, I was thinking something along the lines of, there's been a lot of darkness in this reading. Can we have a closing message related to the light that we can focus on? And the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. It's what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay. See if that one wants to come out again. Closing message. A little light to add to this darkness. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits, Soul Tribe. The Great Gathering. This darkness has been necessary, and it hasn't just been you. So many of us have been going through this. So many of us have wondered what life would be like if we just took the leap, if we just trusted, if we just did exactly what we wanted without worrying about letting other people down in our lives. But so many of us are here right now across all generations, creating this comfort, cultivating this comfort here at the same time, going through these rapid fire transformations, right? Going through this delabeling process, going through this cutting of the cords and reestablishing our boundaries. Doing so from a place of love, from a place of light, from a place of inner strength. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Once again, just a reminder, there are so many of us doing this right now. And again, with the seeding, the light, that cultivating, right? That growth that we are here to do in this great gathering. These two love to come out together, right? We are all seeds of light being planted on this earth so that we can blossom into auric flowers, right? Like our aura fields are our energy, the emotions that we use to paint our life with, to color our life with, color our life with light, with love. To finally choose to be the light, to choose to focus on that inner light rather than focusing on this cloud that we perceive to be following us around. And that perception itself is the only thing that keeps the cloud there. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. This beautiful reminder right here at the end that, just another reminder, we're not alone. We're not going through this alone. There's so many of us all over the planet. Stay. There's so many of us all over the whole planet who are here right now. We all have felt the darkness. We've all felt that cloud. We have all felt absolutely drowned and flooded by the rain that is coming down from it. But still we're here. Somehow, no matter how much this rain has caused a flood and caused us to feel like we are wading around in just the debris of our lives, still our seed remains rooted in love, in our source. Still that seed remains viable and fertile and strong. And that cocoon, right? What she is right here, it looks like, is laying down and covered in dirt. Your body, your skin, this meat suit, this is your cocoon. It has the ability to be that safe space for you. It's all a matter of how you treat yourself. Yeah. Cut those puppet strings. Cut those cords. Dance your way through life to finding yourself, huh? All right, I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you.